Hello, my name is Lizette and welcome to Vinyasa class. Today we have a quick flow and the focus would be the hamstring. So if you're feeling tight or just want a deep stretch class, this is the class for you today. I'm using 2 blocks. You don't have to have blocks if you don't want to. I'm just going to use them as a little bit of extra help. So we're going to start right on the top of the mat with some sun salutations to begin. So come to the top, your feet together to touch, toes and heels touching. Focus one spot, set your intention, stand tall, feel the body weight all over your feet, and we begin. Inhale, bring the arms over the head, look up, arms touch. Exhale, fold in from your waist. Inhale, lift up halfway, looking forward. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing or cobra, and exhale to downward facing dog. Find your breath. In and out through the nose. Stretch the arms, bend your knees more if you need to, and feel the stretch through the whole spine. Ground your fingers down on the floor. Breathe. Look forward towards your hands. Bend your knees, come high on your toes, step or jump forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms over the head, look up, arms touch. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, rise up with the arms. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lift the chest, look forward. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. 90 degrees with the arms, good. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. And especially in the Vinyasa practice, you don't go all the way down when you go for chaturanga. You bend your arms to a 90-degree angle, keeping your shoulders and elbows kind of on the same line. There you go, look forward towards your hands. Bend your knees, come high on your toes, step or jump forward. Inhale as you reach. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms over the head, look up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to your heart. 2 more, same thing. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. And start to feel the heat that you're creating through the body. Good. Relax your face. Look forward towards your hands. Bend your knees. Come high on your toes. Step or jump forward to the top. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms over the head. Look up, arms touch. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. This time bring your right leg back and up to the ceiling. Stretch it back up. Low lunge, tuck your knee to chest. Now with control, step your right foot forward. In between the hands, lower your left knee down on the floor. Inhale, rise up with the arms. And now with control, we're going to use a lot. So when you're stepping forward, contract, use your abdomen, use your core to go slowly into that step forward. The arms go up, keep the breath. Good, have splits, fingertips down to the floor. And I'm going to go and grab my blocks just because I like them. There you go. So hands down on the floor, draw your hips back, right heel on the floor, right toes up towards the ceiling. Readjust as you need to. You have to. No, you don't have to. You kind of go for this alignment between the hips and the back knee. And then fold over that right leg. So if you have the flexibility, use your fingertips and go all the way in as you can. If you're a little bit more tight, then you can use blocks to come a little bit higher if you need to. And I all the time think that you're pulling active. Right heel is pulling back, right hip is pulling back. The right leg strong as possible as you fold in towards your right leg. 2 more breaths. Belly in. Good. Rebend on your right leg, hands to the floor. Good, step back into plank pose. Pull, so push the hands away from the floor, round the upper spine just like a cat pose. Hold it here, look down in between the hands, keep the neck long. And downward facing dog. Left side, bring the left leg back and up to the ceiling, stretch it back. With control, knee to chest, round, come high on your right toes. Now look down in between the hands, step your left foot forward, low lunge, lower your left knee, right knee, down to the floor. Inhale, rise up. It's Monday, so I'm a little bit mixed up. There you go, stretch the arms up towards the ceiling. Breathe. Once again, half splits, so fingertips down to the floor. Readjust your back knee if you need, your left heel on the floor, left toes up towards the ceiling. Find your breath as you fold in towards the left leg. And again, you might think that I don't need the blocks. I probably don't need them, but I like to start with the blocks sometimes, especially if I'm feeling tight. And my hamstrings are the part of my body that it's like always feeling tight. So my hamstrings are my, I have to work on them, kind of. So fold in towards the left leg, find your breath, pull the left heel back, strong with the left leg as you fold in, any amount. There you go. Rebend your left leg, hands on the floor, right toes on the floor. With control into plank. Push the floor away from you. Find your strength. Look down in between the hands, round the upper back, but don't send the hips up. So keep your hips down, belly in. Breathe. Downward facing dog. Good. Bring your right leg back and up. Stretch it back to the wall behind you. Warrior 2. Tuck your knee to touch. Right foot steps forward. Left heel on the floor. Open the arms out to the sides. Find your breath, look forward towards your right fingertips. So stretch your arms. Don't forget about the left hand. Bring it a little bit higher and stretch through your both fingertips. Breathe. Trikonasana, straighten your right leg. Left hip goes back as your right fingertips go forward. Right hand goes down to your ankle, to the floor, to your block. Left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Find your breath, stretch up. Don't collapse with the right hands. Really stretch up towards the ceiling. Keep the arms opening up and down. Good. Left hand goes down to the floor. Both hands down to the floor. As you shorten your step a little bit, so bring the left foot in. Parsvottanasana. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale and fold in. Pyramid pose. So fold in towards your right leg. Again, if you're feeling tight, then your blocks are held here to get your hands a little bit higher. If you can go for it, then fold in towards your right leg as much as you can. Now, same thing here. You're pulling the right hip back, just like in half splits. That right hip wants to go forward. You bring it back, straightening your right leg as much as you can. Keep your breath. And then see if you can find this connection, stomach with your right thigh. Good. Inhale, come up halfway. Standing splits. Bring the body weight forward to the right foot. Left leg is going to go up towards the ceiling. Left hand down on the floor. Right hand goes to your right calf or to your right heel as you pull that left leg up towards the ceiling. Relax the head. Breathe. Inhale, lift up halfway. Hands on the floor. The back plank, Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg goes back and up to the ceiling, stretch it back. Warrior 2, tuck your knee to chest. Left foot steps forward, right heel on the floor. Open the arms out to the sides. Find your breath, look forward towards your left fingertips. And breathe. Spine straight in the center. Keep your right leg straight. Relax your face. There you go. Straighten your left leg. Trikonasana. Right hip back. Stretch your left fingertips all the way forward. Right hand, left hand to your ankle, to the floor, right arm goes up towards the ceiling. Use a block if you need to get a little bit higher as you stretch your both arms up and down. Then you can look forward, you can look up, you can look down if it feels the neck. If you feel too tight on the neck, breathe. Right hand goes down to the floor, both hands down as you bring your right foot in a little bit more. Paschimottanasana, pyramid pose. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold in towards the left leg once again. Use your blocks if you need to and pull the left hip back. Fold in and breathe. See if you can find this connection between the lower belly and your left thigh. And really stretch through the left leg as much as possible, really working on your hamstrings here. Inhale, lift them halfway, standing splits. Come forward into your left foot. The right leg goes up towards the ceiling. Right hand down on the floor, on a block if you need to. Left hand can go to your calf, to your left heel, and lift the right leg up. Relax the head. Breathe. There. Inhale, come up halfway, hands on the floor, step back. Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing. And exhale to downward facing dog. Look forward towards your hands, bend your knees, come high on your toes, step or jump forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way up, arms over the head. Look up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your right leg back and up to the ceiling. Low lunge. So with control, tuck your knee to chest, round the spine. Come high on your left toes. Look down as you set your right foot forward. Left knee down on the floor. Inhale. Raise it up with the arms. One inhale here as you stretch up. Exhale, half splits. See if you can go a little bit deeper into your right leg. Give the breath. Fold in. Good. And lift the chest, full split. So you can stay here a little bit longer. Or if you want, you walk that right foot forward to the top of your mat. And then I have my blocks here because I'm really, really tight this morning. So use your blocks if you need to. And if you can go full in, then there you go. Lower your hips down to the floor. Make sure you're not opening through the hips too much, so that left hip is not going out. To get deeper, you bring your left hip in. So left toes stay flat on the floor. Breathe. Three more breaths. There you go. Last breath. With control, however you can, downward facing dog. So take your time as you step back. Good. Bring your left leg back and up to the ceiling, stretch it back. Low lunge, so with control, knee to nose, round the spine, come high on your right toes, look down and set that left foot forward. Right knee down on the floor, inhale, rise it up for one breath as you inhale, stretch up. Exhale, half splits. Left heel on the floor, left toes up towards the ceiling, pull the left hip back, breathe as you fold in. Once again, you can stay here a little bit longer, or you can walk that left foot forward. And I actually like to have bring my heel to the outside of my mat and have something that slides, like I usually put like a towel underneath my heel so I can slide forward a little bit easier. Again, use your blocks if you need to. and go as deep as you can. And see, I'm starting to open my right hip out to the right a little bit. So I'm gonna bring it forward, even if I get higher, and work from hips kind of square as much as possible as I lower down a little bit more. Three more breaths. There you go, coming out again. Hands on the floor, however you can, bring it back to downward facing dog. Then open your hands a little bit wider on your mat, bring your feet together to touch. We're gonna jump through, so feet together to touch side to side. Look forward towards the top of your mat, bend your knees, come high on your toes, and then step or jump forward or jump through to seat down on your mat. There you go, Janusharasana. So open your left leg out to the left, right foot goes in to the inside of your left quad, and then just turn over towards the left, go for your left foot. Now bend your left leg if you need to, as much as you need to. If not, just go ahead and grab your left foot. Inhale as your left. Exhale and fold in towards the left foot. And now as much as your flexibility allows you, then you go deeper. So if you can go deeper, go and grab your wrists and fold in. Now we tend to open up. So you think that the inside of your body, look at the inside, kind of on this side would be the right side. The right shoulder goes in, and then breathe. So you're going towards the inside, towards the center of your body again. Good. Inhale, left foot chest. We switch legs, right leg goes out, left foot goes in. Turn towards your right side and grab your right foot. Bend your right leg if you need to. Inhale as you lift. Exhale and fold in. Once again, as much as your flexibility allows you, fold in towards your right leg. Come to your inside a little bit more towards the center, so left shoulder goes down, breathe. Inhale, lift up. Good, Paschimottanasana. Bring your legs together, feet together to the top of your mat. I like to use a block in this one. You don't have to use it, of course, but it's something that I like to use. Inhale, lift the arms up. This time I bring my block with me. Exhale and fold in. Now you can grab your big toes. You can grab your feet. You can bend your legs more if you need to. So find this connection in between the lower belly and the thighs. And then from there, fold in. And I like to grab my block just to get a little bit more length. And it kind of gives me a little bit, works for me to give me kind of more support as I draw and as I pull in and fold in. Now see how the body is acting. So relax a little bit more through the arms. Even if you think you're pulling, stop pulling so hard that you tense up. So pull in a way that you can even relax through the shoulders and the arms. We're going to be here, 5 more breaths. With control, lift the chest. There you go. Bring your right foot to the outside of your left knee. Bring your right hand behind you and then hug over with your arm your right knee and then twist over towards your right side. Keep your left leg straight, so flex through the left foot. And then twist over. Look over the right shoulder. Find your breath. And come back to center. The right leg goes straight and forward. Left foot to the outside of your right knee. Hold your left knee in. Left hand behind you and twist over towards the left side. Look over the left shoulder. Good. Come back to center. And that's it. Now you can go to Savasana from here. You can lay on your back and take a Savasana as long as you need to. And if you take a Savasana, allow your Savasana to be as long as your body needs it today. So the body will tell you when it needs to move again. So sometimes the Savasana is very short. Sometimes the Savasana can be very, very long. So take your time. Thanks for joining today. Any comments, suggestions you have, just leave them down there. And I will try to get back to you as soon as I can with a video or a class about that. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for joining. Namaste.